So first I want to share a story, okay? I mentioned many of the most incredible billionaires I know put their health first. So in 2019, I attended a mastermind on Necker Island. And Necker Island is owned by Richard Branson, and he uses this beautiful island of his to host entrepreneurial masterminds. So I was there on this beautiful mastermind, and at 9 p.m., Branson was sitting at the dinner table with all of the other entrepreneurs there, and he says, "I'm going to go for a swim tomorrow at 6 a.m. Does anybody want to join me?" And so 7 or 8 people said, "Sure, yeah, we'll wake up at 6 a.m. and swim." At 6 a.m., we go down to the beach, and Branson's there, and he has his flippers, and he says, "Okay, we're going to swim 5 kilometers across open water from Necker Island to Mosquito Island, and then we'll have breakfast." And we were thinking, are you kidding me? And he goes, "All right, guys, let's start doing this." Now, do you guys know how difficult it is to swim 5 kilometers across open water? And by the way, I had not been in a pool in maybe 2 or 3 years, right? So I grew up in Malaysia. There's like water and ocean everywhere. I'm just not into it. White people, you love pools. But in the condo I live in, even though there's an amazing pool, I don't go in. I don't need a tan, and I don't like getting wet. So this was a big deal for me. So I backed out a moment. I said, "Guys, I don't know if I can swim 5 kilometers. I haven't swum in 2 years. I'll be the photographer. I'll sit on the safety boat, follow all of the swimmers, and I'll take photographs." And then something happened that blew my mind. So Branson gets into the water, and this guy is in his 70s. He gets into the water, and he's about to swim, and he goes, "Oh, damn, I forgot my goggles." And then his assistant says, "Should I run up and get your goggles?" And he goes, "Nah, it's okay, I'll just backstroke." So this man is now going to backstroke 5 kilometers. That's about 1 hour. Everyone else jumped in the water with him. I found this so inspiring, I decided, okay, fine, I'm going to do this. So me, not a good swimmer, jumped in. Now, fortunately, there's a safety boat, so if any of us get our foot bitten off by a shark or we drown, we get pulled out, right? So it's not as dangerous as it might appear. I made it about 2.5 kilometers before my body was so tired I had to go in a safety boat, but I had never swum 2.5 kilometers. 2.5 kilometers is more than I'd swum in the last 2 decades. Branson made it all the way back, but this is what made it all the way there, but this is what I found interesting. He swims from Necker to Mosquito Island, 5 kilometers. We have this amazing breakfast, and then he says, he has a way of pushing people. He's like, "By the way, no one has ever done it both ways. If any of you are willing to get back in that water and swim all the way back, you would have done 10 kilometers and you would have broken a record."